it's all about the comb. All right, next it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here.
Ahora sí, ¿qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Cómo quito esa mamada? Ahí está. Ahí estamos.
Willis, take the lead.
Oh, this ain't good.
Sobres, ahí estamos. Este es Calisto Protocol, ¿no? En teoría.
Kind of evil. And it found us first.
Ay, güey. Me han echado mi cafecito, pa.
This wasn't human.
Entonces es un DLC para el pinche... ¿Cómo se llama? Yo no jugué ese juego, está chido. Es un DLC para el... Ay, ni me acuerdo cómo se llama. Ah, el Fire Team. Es el Fire Team, ¿no? Un update del Fire Team. Aquí chingan están los xenomorfos. Lo verga la nave ahí solía. Aliens. Dark Descent. Nice. Ah, bueno, no está tan nice porque está desde arriba. Meh. Bueno, les pegó el pinche Fire Team, que eso es lo que importa. Que sigan sacando juegos. World Premiere.
Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
No mames, está bien chingón su set, güey. Aquí ando poniendo chido esto. Ahí. Ya se te pongo mi cámara y ya estamos. Pero aguanta que me estoy echando mi cafecillo.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth. I just love that last part.
Chinga, se ve ahí en el fondo, güey. What the fuck? Ah, es el Twitch. Ahí estamos. Verga. LOL.
Welcome to your new home.
¿Era eso necesario? Was that really necessary?
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know. But
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip. Okay. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we you know, we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, you know, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself. Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Qué chingón está el set del Jeff, güey. Está muy loco el juego, güey. Uy, tranquilo, güey. What the fuck? Callisto credits. Oh. LOL.
God, that just happened. All right, moving on.
Güey, qué chingón
This
el set.
October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the Port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Momento ZZ.
Hi everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds were
Bueno,
just the beginning. Here,
guachen ese pedo, porque a mí me da hueva.
Eyes in the red. Alright, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook points. Let's invite ourselves in. All stations, ship is visual. Copy. Press for assault. Stay on guard. We board, clear, disarm that missile. Be ready for anything. This could be a trap. Actual, we're set. Copy. Get to work. Good hook. Up and at 'em.
Wow, las mismas animaciones del Warzone. Wow.
Got 3 AQ internal. 2-1 making entry.
Cómo camina.
Cut right clear through. Rim clear. Coming out. Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Squadron, right side. Two above. Door undone.
Momento ZZZZZZZ.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status? Boarding the ship with Shadow.
Oh, I just can't believe it.
Run down. Rush out. We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. Two copies moving. We gotta roll.
No, estoy bien guapo, güey.
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. Status over. Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile. It's first stage. There's still time. All shadows. Missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us. Two copies all.
Bueno, ¿quién ha usado eso en el Call of Duty? Yo jamás he usado eso. Digo, ya no he jugado desde el... Pues desde el 2020 no he jugado un Call of Duty. Actually. ¿Cómo es posible que tenga un desmadre en mi cabello? Mira, güey. Si sale la rola de Drawn to You de Woodkid en el trailer de Kojima, güey, yo ya me voy a jubilar. Make it stop. Contexto, me ando peinando, padre.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Where are the controls?
Captain Price.
Damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile was on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
De este lado. No se supone que esa madre es como el primero.
Ghost, this is Zero One back in the water, inbound to your position. Solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot. Roger that. Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge.
Me han dejado solo, tío.
Controls, stop this missile. Yep. How do we board? Take the ramp. Hold tight, Sergeant.
Boludo. Muy impresionante como un shooter, algo entre comillas tan básico, se compliquen tanto para que salga tan mal.
Missile controls are on the bridge.
Me refiero a Call of Duty Vanguard, me refiero a Battlefield 2042. Está cabrón.
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up. Copy that.
¿Qué mira eso, güey? What the fuck?
Reloading!
They're forcing up. I'm moving.
Ya, güey, que le pongan láseres y la verga, güey.
Just don't get caught between them. Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your corner.
Watch the container! X-ray done!
Course right. Channel 1, the missile's back to launch. How far are you from the bridge? This is 1. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that. They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. This is Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1, execute.
No entiendo. Yo honestamente no entiendo a la franquicia.
Early access to the open beta.
That's what we're talking
Yo
about.
honestamente no
Joining us
entiendo.
now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great.
Yo honestamente no entiendo cómo pueden joder tanto la franquicia. Vanguard lo dejan abandonado. Black Ops, la esencia, ya ni Jeff, o sea, ya ni Jeff Blundell está ahí. No sé, yo hasta que no hablen del motor gráfico que está mejorado o algo así, güey, realmente no estoy interesado. Y también referente a Warzone 2, güey, porque está muy mal optimizado ese juego, güey, pero mal pedo. Muy mal optimizado.
Create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves, and Mexican Special Forces
Alvarez.
Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as
Siempre
important
tienes que poner un
as
Álvarez,
Force
un
One.
Rodríguez, un
As
algo
far as
así.
the level's concerned, I got a shout out to IW. This was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here, and you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design, and of course our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. Again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise.
Pues sí, güey, porque después de una demanda y después de cambiar de dueños de compañía, pues obviamente.
Itself built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward.
Y un revenue, güey, de 3 billones.
The new Warzone experience, we're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0.
Warzone 2.0.
A standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements, but we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for
Huevo, el pinche UFC como de huevo, güey. Dame.
So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment is such an
en la camera.
All of us looking ahead, and like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really.
Pues sí, güey, yo no tengo problemas con el pedo siempre y cuando no abandonen los juegos al año y cuando no pesen pinches 403.300 trillones de gigas, güey.
A classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first
release. Uy.
I love this game.
GoldenEye. Let's go. A mí no me gusta, pero GoldenEye. Let's go. Famosísimo. Microids. Metal Gear. ¿Qué juego es ese? ¿Siphon Filter? ¿O qué se llama? Ah, Flashback 2. Ni puta idea, güey.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
World Premiere. ¿Otro juego de Bethesda? No, ¿sí? No podría ser. Dream Ring 2, no hay mamada. llama? Samurai algo, ¿no? Shadow Samurai, una madre así. Y este juego ya lo iban anunciando desde hace tiempo, si mal no recuerdo. Y si no, pues me estoy equivocando, obviamente. Como... Es un Doom, pero tipo Elden Ring vibes. Exacto, es como un Souls, pero en primera persona, güey. What the fuck. Huevos. No, si eso tiene co-op va a estar bien chingón, güey. Hola, verga, sube se persinó, güey. LOL. Güey, qué chingón, güey. Qué chingón está ese. Epic Games, The Astronaut Unreal Engine. Wow. That shit looks
Okay,
cool.
next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Kojimbo, Kojimbo, ¿dónde estás, Kojimbo? Fallen Leaf.
Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solace, everything okay in there?
Güey, me late ahorita esta que hay una tendencia, güey, de juegos del espacio, güey, me mama.
What's going on here? And I need to find out what it is.
Fortnite 2, no es cierto. Fort Solis, nice, nice, nice. Julia Brown, Roger Clark, Troy Baker.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Everyone, yeah. Oh man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. It's feeling like this is your first game since
Yes.
Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I got to ask, I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got out James Tinsdale with this brand new studio, said we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game, and he walked me through.
Troy Baker está metido en Death Stranding 2,
he said,
en Fort Solis. Roger Clark está metido en God of War y luego en Fort Solis, que Fort Solis parece que ya está terminado.
Sign me up.
So.
I'm into that, absolutely.
And full performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the
Pues
best.
sí, no mames. Trabajar con.
The privilege
Who's the
of
other-
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on.
Yeah.
I think it's going to knock
Yeah, I
your
guess I've
socks
seen
off.
some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down, we said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's like
did.
a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
big,
excited
big
about it.
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be
on
here.
Summer Game
Thank
Fest.
you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab
Mick
you.
Gordon.
We are so honored to debut it.
Pues el güey que hizo esa cable management lo hizo muy bien, Vamos con las rolas de. Güey, un robot. Con las rolas de Mick Gordon, güey. No mames, pinche Five Nights at Freddy cada vez se pone más loco, padrino. Chin. Uy, va a salir en Game Pass.
Doesn't that look great? That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around the world and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy toast. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza. That's when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also I got to say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure.
The Foundation
working
es
with, Epic
de
Games
Fortnite,
and,
si mal no
the teams
recuerdo,
out
o
there,
estoy
and we
loco.
cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass, enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Black Adam, what have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
Ay, güey, voy a mutear esto. Ay, esta madre, güey. Me voy a meter un pinche copyright, güey, donde le pongo esta mamada. Ahí, güey, ahí. Bueno, mientras. Bueno, que puedes ese pinche trailer porque ya lo vi ayer. Ya, güey. Gracias al cielo. Outriders Words. ¿Que no le habían pagado a esos cabrones? Outriders World Slayer. Bla bla bla. Toma un screenshot. Wow. Seth Rogen. Ah, el follar gays. La Valkyrie. Mira, paloma, güey. Ese güey se quedó atrás. Ah, huevo, ya, por fin todos vamos a jugar follar gays. A los Fall Guys. Pues en... ¿qué?
That was so fun to see Courage and
9
Ray
días.
in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
¿No ves estos güeyes, el Jason Blondell? First Gen Studios, no, esos güeyes pusieron algo ayer en Twitter, pero... My god.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction. Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry.
Güey, me está latiendo un chingo, güey, que ahorita hay una tendencia muy fuerte, güey, de juegos en el espacio, o like, o sea, relacionados en el espacio, eso me gusta mucho.
Command, I may be onto something. I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished. Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
Agárrate, doctor. Yo tengo esta. Una doctora. Doctore. Mi pana no te va a mentir sobre de huevo. Ese tráiler voy por agua. Ahorita vengo rasilladas.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming. And hell's coming with it.
There you have it. Tim, congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some I mean, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. Tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine, but any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that, just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work-in-progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow, well, I love
Pues se ve chido con un Halo. Como en Halo Wars, como en Age of Empires.
RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
Good morning, High Water Dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio, keeping you in the know with our flow.
Argo.
Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Kids clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dark. The wave was coming, but the sky was clear. I let it wash over me. Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear. Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear. The world ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Children clamored in the park.
High Water.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme
¿Qué pedo
climate
con mi...?
change.
Okay.
Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43 square mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances. Trevor.
Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Lo respeto.
Apparently, we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
¿Cuphead? No. No tengo ni idea. Güey, ¿qué pedo con esas rolas? Van a estar llenas de copyright, what the fuck. Voy a mutear esto, güey, porque ya... No es una mamada, güey. ¡Oh! ¡Let's go! Unexpected. 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 Midnight Suns. Pues ya ves, güey. Puta madre, güey. Puto copyright, güey. Qué bueno que lo tengo muteado, güey. Pues ya ves, pinche Moyo. Yo siempre estoy bien guapo, güey. ¿Quién es esa? ¿Quién sabe, pa? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Lolo? ¿Blade? Me recuerda este juego. ¿Cómo se llama? El Ultimate Alliance. Ghost Rider. Man, ¿quién son esos? Habla la verga. Verga, el Venom está mamadísimo. Verga. Se ve bueno, pero hasta no ver gameplay no me emociona, padrino. Bueno, esperemos que ya no haya más
Now we're
copyright.
moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Well, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up obviously the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we actually did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something. For
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Maya.
Tengo un desmadre, güey, o sea. Academy Wildlife. Ni idea.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will
Nice.
include new show
Week
and game announcements.
Week
It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine.
Güey, la de Devolver Digital va a estar muy cagada.
Down to marketing. Tomorrow, after Geek Week, there is the Epic Game Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Game Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and
Xbox
Bethesda
y
Game
Bethesda.
Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Neon White. Me han presentado antes, ¿no?
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
blessing from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
Speedrunning FPS. On PC. Ok. Se ve chingón, lo voy a probar.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
Ese está muy chingón.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
¿Qué pedo con mi baño? What the fuck?
What's happening? The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. And you know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore. Neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Mis cigarros, güey.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. We just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right? We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years. And I know right now, anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it. So it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch.
Siempre me quedé con ganas de probar Warframe, maybe.
Of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night.
Never say never.
We usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Deviri Paradox.
Finally,
I know it's been a couple years. But Deviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers. New choices await us now.
All that matters, it's the fight. La neta. Pinche poti, güey. Ni me acordaba, güey, de tu canal, güey. De los Ocaragos, güey. Ahora que los últimos subvideos que llegué a ver fue creo que el de BioShock. sé, pero mucha gente lo juega, güey. Dicen que no está tan mal, güey. Pero de jugar Warframe a Final Fantasy, pues prefiero jugar Final Fantasy.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact.
O sea, en teoría, faltan 15 minutos.
Continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic
En
realm
teoría.
players will be able to explore.
Simón. Es que, o sea, para jugar un MMO, güey, yo prefiero jugar Final Fantasy, güey. Final Fantasy 14, güey. Simón, güey. Gracias, güey. Me vas a escuchar. Si me tienes con sonido, vas a escuchar cuando salga el Kojima, güey. Voy a gritar como loca, güey. Y si la tiene, güey, a los dos juegos, güey, que es Death Stranding y Overdose, más la rola, güey. I'm gonna come. No es cierto. Voy a gritar como loco, güey. Now, pues, let's go, Kojima. Pero sí, amigo, suerte con tu proyecto.
To soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Ok. Se me hace raro que lo hayan hecho tan temprano. Aquí en YouTube, bueno, tal vez por los otros streamers. Pero el stream original tiene muy pocas views. Ahora mi cámara aquí. Zenless Zone Zero, ZZZ.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Until now. Pues sí, ya nos faltan como máximo 20 minutos, yo creo. Es perfect that clear, la verdad. Saints Row? Saints Row, ¿no? No, ni puta idea. Super People. Han hecho por Ubisoft. Super People, Final Beat. Ni me dejó tomar la screenshot de esa mamada. Ay, que ya andan rusheando. Mira, Trópico. Nazcas. Right. History. Console.
How far will you push humankind?
Day one on Xbox. Sega
allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
The Straw Hat Pirates journey
Yo honestamente siento que el sweet spot de los dos eventos es 1 hora. Ya a partir de 1 hora y tanto, güey, neta que ya da un chingo de hueva. La Nami. Capa. Usopp. Nico Robin. El Zoro. Sanif.
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits in an odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Ringo. Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right. So that's our mission then, save the world.
Hacker 2, ni le puedo tomar foto.
Featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
You nuts?
Samsung, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llama Samsung? Ay, güey, me acabo de chingar el hombro. A la verga, güey. Este pedo ya está muy aburrido, carnal. Ay, Dios. Mi cara cuando Arcade Stadium.
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme. So, prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down, so while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
What? Eso sí me late, ahorita lo pruebo. Bueno, al rato. Que no entiendo si lo había presentado antes, ¿no? O no, es otro. Ah, ok. Este sí está chingón, ¿eh? Well, ese juego, maybe pre-order? Metal Hellsinger. Voy a abrir el Steamos.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up.
No.
A new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
No entiendo unas animaciones. Raro, algunas expresiones faciales están súper bien hechas y otras no. Pero bueno, este es el Until Dawn 2, entre comillas.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in its procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware, though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick. this, and all is mended.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Guys?
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Me.
No.
We are so good
at this.
Which fool wanna challenge me? Got a pack on your back with a strap, can't relax cause you know there's no guarantee.
Sí, no va a tener otro puto. Quiero ver cuántos copy motherfucking strikes voy a tener. Be the weirdest. Ahora como un GTA Online de Saints Row. Makes sense. Ya me está dando hambre, cabrón. Y esto ya se extendió, creo que un poco. Bueno, pues sí, es un GTA Online. Tiene sentido, honestamente. Ay, Dios mío, ya acaba esto, por favor.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide.
Voy a poner un platón porque ya es mucha mamada, güey.
Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Manufacturer MHL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point. This way! Move it!
Ay, güey, ya. Es que están muy largos estas mamadas. Mames, ya. Que si voy 1 hora 40, güey.
Bluebird team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience.
Sigo sin entender, güey. Bluebird Team.
Of layers of fears. Get a dose of this.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family. Let it run.
Honestamente, Bluebird Team la ha cagado mucho. Si estos juegos no se rifan, güey. No entiendo por qué siguen haciendo juegos, güey. Honestamente, güey. Honestamente, güey. Hay juegos indie, güey, mejor hechos que ese, como Madison. Entonces, no mames. Oh.
It is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't you? You really shouldn't have.
I mean, a ver, Layers of Fear no está mal, pero Bluebird Team no tiene buena reputación, güey.
Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Sigo sin entender. Si hace 2 semanas nos dieron gameplay de esto, que se ve de la mierda. O sea, este juego se va a retrasar. Este juego se va a retrasar, güey. O sea, ¿cuál va a ser la diferencia de combate de un mes para acá, güey? A menos que 600 güeyes estén trabajando en él. Luego se va a retrasar. Ese juego se va a retrasar, padrino. Tema que como un plátano aquí, güey, pero... Ok.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome... Oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog. co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold.
We have people about all things at Naughty Dog, but first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. Yes. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story.
Factions.
The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out.
Pues sí, San Francisco, California.
And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Pantnati, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day, it feels like. Up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow.
So the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay. So we could first look. Let's take.
So you can see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
All I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay. Come on up.
what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Hi, good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it, and we're such fans of like the talent and like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
except for today.
Except for today.
Except for today. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set. To be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect. And we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love being a part of.
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the
Last of Us
game,
Part 1.
and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at the Last of Us Part 1.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close. To the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where you could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retargeted on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by sides here just how much it has changed, that you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything?
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played
one straight into part two. And so the last time I played literally would have been celebrating the anniversary of part two coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
it's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Sky. And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to it. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome.
Kojima, por
Well,
favor.
that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at Atlanta. And then the Developer Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week co-hosting and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023 as a digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community together. Thanks for being a part of Summer Game Fest. And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs. What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs is the greatest and definitely the oldest independent games festival that exists. It was started over 10 years ago by Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit to celebrate the best independent games out there and bring them to you, the fans. We wanted to bring developers and players together to get together, play games, and have a great time. It used to be a physical event only in San Francisco, but now it has gone digital so the whole world can enjoy it. And we're really excited this year to be part of Summer Game Fest. So sit back, relax, put on your party hats.
This thing? I'm supposed to put this on?
That's right, everybody, put on your party hats. Everybody. Everybody. That's right, that looks good. Now we're cooking. Put on your party hat and enjoy Day of the Devs.
got a new one today. This is from a good friend, Michael Frey and Rafael Munoz. Previously,
Un juego de una mosca. Bueno, eso está un poco interesante, nonetheless. Sin palabras. Literal, sin palabras. Sin palabras, padrino. Sin palabras. ¿Qué puedo decir? Honestamente, ¿qué puedo decir? Like, realmente, ¿qué puedo decir? Honestamente, que al menos que Kojima se haya ido con Xbox, pero damn, o sea, they played us, jugaron con nosotros, they played us like a goddamn fiddle. O sea, o al menos que Sony tenga otro State of Play, pero no tiene sentido. O sea, lo único que tiene sentido es que salga en Xbox. O sea, que salga la presentación en Xbox. O sea, la única teoría que sería ahorita sería Kojima ya no está trabajando para Sony, está trabajando independientemente, pero su juego va a salir para Xbox. O sea, para todas las plataformas. Y probablemente Xbox, pues es que llega a tener sentido, no sé. O sea, mi teoría es, Kojima es, pero es que no estaría bien visto. Es que no tiene sentido. O sea, no tiene nada de sentido. O sea, no tiene sentido que Kojima se vaya con Xbox cuando Xbox está aquí en... No. No tiene sentido. Porque estoy pensando, que Kojima no lo presentó ahorita. O sea, no lo presenta ahorita. Lo va a presentar el domingo. Pero no tiene sentido cuando Sony le dio la mano, le dio un cheque en blanco. O sea, no han dicho cuánto se gastó para Death Stranding. Mínimo se echó unos 300 millones. Mínimo. Mínimo. O sea, o sea, entiendo que Microsoft tiene la solvencia, pero... O sea, que Kojima se vaya a Xbox completamente. No lo sé. A menos que el trailer de Kojima no esté en tiempo y salga después. Pero, ¿por qué se cambiaría con Xbox? Si Sony le dio la mano. O sea, en caso de que se haya cambiado con Xbox, no tiene nada de sentido. A menos que haya llegado a un acuerdo con Sony de decir, ¿sabes qué? Stranding es exclusivo y va a salir para Xbox. Es que no. No, porque ya hubiera salido Death Stranding. Qué raro este pedo. Pero bueno, pues nada por parte de Kojima. Sí, sigo sin entender. Sigo sin entender cuál es el hype, cuál es el... Sigo sin entender los mensajes de Kojima. Sigo sin entenderlo, honestamente. Pues nada. Gracias a todos. Leira. You will not be able to reconnect.